yankasa bebre na nsebe mienu anase miensa ene yeka wase. We ya futuo ema abusiafo a yetukan ebedru America special youth no. Yes sorry na yenena nam dance ya se ne baby ya ensesi yeko ne nanam no. Obu ebedru America one driver license one cracked bia on ho o say ope green card in no adechia na onenam dance ase e bra ensesi yebo na obo na oye fraud na oye 419 no pescantem edia kofie abusia president bia ba America o ne mra odeba na ye papa Trump or trans no or this is same video back or dia ba emu odu pa and obi asu ni papa no or kana semo a oye on fani agro enti menu en kasanche no menu beko no wako tia semo Trump president in America waka was saying adansidi ewo ho ya famu otimodin haya aka TV wo se was start concert no ogusu oyeko se sie yensem waka wa fakra tare was saying wa twura se no brother ayasemu emudu ntebusia o America hanmo a adie bi oye bia no yeniye sani ebe ya unya problem because unya problem a emmo amno no aha eye aka TV you will see oya mi shira na onte na nemu nchiro enim so betie no wati na supamu na aboawo meno no yanka sanche yanko he video na aye twaso awo hu ni eko e kan o kas o fa so kan ni sem wasan awo dia wa di say woti ma wo mutino ni ope bia no be no brother let's go.
And we begin tonight with continuing coverage of the U.S. immigration overhaul under President Trump. Today, we learned that 1,500 active duty soldiers will head to the southern border. And now we're learning that more about how potential mass deportations could play out. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. Tonight, we're hearing from a retired ICE field agent who worked in Arizona on what a crackdown on illegal immigration actually looks like. 12 News journalist Bianca Bono is live in studio with us tonight. Bianca, what did he say?
I asked him about several of President Trump's new policies, from allowing ICE to make arrests at churches and schools to shutting down the app to seek asylum, and how, if at all, they could impact ICE's operations.
ICE gets painted with a broad brush and often vilified.
Pete Stewart, a retired ICE deportation officer, says there are misconceptions about his former colleagues and those who work in the immigration enforcement field.
ICE is a very diverse group of people, of professionals from various backgrounds. You know, ICE is targeting primarily criminal aliens.
Stewart says President Trump's prioritization of immigration and border enforcement has led to a boost in morale within the law enforcement agency.
They want to be there, and they want to be part of the success, you know, of making those communities safer.
Questions have been looming large about possible ICE raids. Stewart believes much of the messaging around raids has been fear-mongering.
I mean, in terms of the last 4 years, there was zero enforcement. So, yeah, you're going to see more people on the streets because they're going to be out there, you know, allowed to do their jobs.
The people really, really scared, worry, nervous.
Pastor Magdalena Schwartz says she's received questions from her church community in light of DHS announcing it will allow ICE agents to make arrests in schools and churches.
I told my people, don't worry about it. You have a criminal record. You never appear in court. Or you under deportation. Yeah, you have to be worried.
Stewart agrees and believes ICE would continue to be respectful of those areas, prioritizing criminals and those with final orders of removal.
I don't think they're going to be running in there, you know, and creating havoc. The percentage of people that would be in those areas is really negligible.
And according to ICE's annual report, taking a look at fiscal year 2024, there were about 146,000 arrests nationwide. That's through ICE's enforcement and removal operations. Mark?
And Bianca, just scrolling through social media over the last 48 hours or so, there has been so much speculation about raids, where they're allegedly happening. And there's just a ton of misinformation. What do we know about what's really happened so far here?
There's been so much misinformation on social media. You really can't log on to an app like X without seeing it. I can tell you we don't have specific confirmation of any of that activity here in the Valley. And up in Flagstaff, speculation even prompted Flagstaff PD to issue a statement to the community saying any reports about ICE conducting deportation operations there are false. Again, President Trump's border czar Tom Homan has stated during these enforcement operations, they will be prioritizing public safety threats. He does note, though, there could be collateral arrests. Guys.
All right, Bianca, thanks. We want to get